Hello starters, welcome back to the third match with the Living End in Modern. Well, this hand lacks a Cascader, but it has everything else, so I guess we can't complain too much. And I think still Overgrown Tomb is our best bet. Blood Crypt, could it be... well, maybe not. Let's try that again. There we go. And Lance. And Architect. And Bloodstained Mire. And we have a Blood Crypt we can fetch. And basics, I guess. Since I have to take damage from these, I'd rather save them. I could play Copenhagen Gorge if I draw another Copenhagen Gorge or Blackcliff Cliffs, but I think I will have enough mana. Definitely playing the Fulminator Mage here. I'm gonna crack the Blood Crypt right away. Since I don't have a Cascader currently, it feels strange to cycle a bunch to try to hit one. I'd rather just go for Mage this turn, next turn go for Avalanche Riders using a fetch for a basic, and then I can start cycle. Then I will have a few more draws before getting to that point. So it's a Mordor deck. Interesting. There's the Blackcliff Cliffs. I would like to draw something non-land at some point. That would be really good. So now I can destroy the Plains or the Blood Crypt. I guess I go for... I just have to go for the Blood Crypt, I think. If they have a Path to Exile, then alright, they have a Path to Exile. So this is the hard part, right? Next turn I can fetch another basic and play Monstrous Carabid. I drew another one. I think I used cycle. It might be correct here to play them. I think I'm gonna cycle again. Alright, that's bad. Really bad. Now this fetch can't get me anything. Yeah, it can get me a Blood Crypt. Now I'm in a position where I need to draw a Cascader. And I scoop. You shouldn't do that. I mean, I probably draw one. Yeah, of course. But, yeah. So some kind of Mordu. Since I don't know more about the deck, we saw a Lightning Bolt. And the Mordu colors, I mean, it could be a mid-range deck, it could be an aggro deck, it could even be a control deck. We don't know, so I'm fine keeping it as it is. I mean, do I want Angers? I can't just board in Angers and hope that they will be good. That's not a good plan at all. Alright. And as I've stated earlier, I really like the land destruction plan. That's why I run several Avalanche Riders. I mean, one Fulminator Mage is good. And then when you're Living End, you get one back. And it's very hard for your opponent to win through that. But when you go, like I did this game with Fulminator into Avalanche Riders, that's just devastating. It's so hard for them to come back from. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's actually fairly good. A good amount of cyclers, a Fulminator Mage and Outburst, so hopefully we get to land this and use it. Oh, they're going to 4, 3, alright, they're gonna scoop. Alright, well, let's jump into another match, because that wasn't much of a match. I mean, that's just what happens sometimes. Alright. No, not a league. That's a bit too much. Too much commitment. Yeah, but as I said, I really like the land destruction plan. It gives you something to do, and it's very good against the counter spell decks, because either they counter your stuff and get to keep their lands, but then they can't counter your living end, or they ignore them and they don't have any lands to use to counter your living ends. Fairly good hand, depends on what my opponent is playing, obviously. If it's Jund or a big mana deck. Blackleaf Cliffs go. It looks like some kind of scapeshift. It could be Ether Command, I guess. I'm gonna cycle this. Demonic Dread. And yeah, I'm gonna cycle this now. I don't need to, but... And we hit. Perfect. So now we can go turn 3 Mage and turn 4 Outburst or Demonic Dread. What do we have? Tireless Tracker. That is fine. You can get a clue. I guess we go for the breeding pool. I don't have... I could have just outbursted here, I think. Getting 3, 6, 9, 12 points of damage. Oh, it's a 4-color deck. So, best draw would be Avalanche Riders, or another Fulminated Mage. But Avalanche Rider is better, because it can kill the forest. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm gonna go for Temple Garden now, I guess. What do you have? Oh, you're gonna crack the clue. Okay. And next turn I will basically have to go for it. I'm gonna path your Tireless Tracker. That is an option available to you. So do I want to fetch here, or do I want to play a tapped Blood Crypt? Okay. That's good, because now I can't use Demonic Dread. Good play. Heads up play. And as I said, I really want to draw Avalanche Riders. I think we can fetch here for Overgrown Tomb. Kessig Wolf Run. So it's a full-blown Naya deck. Do you have like a Resto? Could have. The Deadshot Minotaur. I'm gonna pass here. No point in doing anything now, I don't think. If they have Resto, they're gonna cast it. And if I don't have to go for it, I'm not going to. Sure. So I guess then I'm not going for it. They could have counter spells, so that might be something I should consider. I'm gonna go for a Plains. And another Outburst. Yeah, I think now will be a pretty decent time. And I'm gonna crash both his lands as well. Yeah, so I would get 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19 points of damage, so he's dead next turn, and he has 2 lands. one plains and one forest. I think that's good. So fair deck, Angers is probably what I want here. And I guess I can go down on Beast Withins and actually cut an Avalanche Rider. They do have a lot of basics, but this is not a deck that the lands are not that important. That's not the plan, to use lands. The plan is to kill me with creatures. So I think this is fine. Boom, good hand. Not an amazing hand, but I guess we keep. It's really not an amazing hand. Well, that helps. Turn 1. We could go for turn 2 Fulminated Mage if we really want to. I'm more inclined to go for a turn 3 Avalanche Riders, actually, if that's an option. It depends a bit on what my opponent is doing here. If they play like Rest in Peace, then we're in trouble. Scavenging Ooze. Scavenging Ooze. I could go for it next turn, but I don't know. Street Wraith. Alright. And a land. Yeah, now I think I'm gonna go for it. Killing the Ooze and getting 6 points of power might not be enough, but let's check your Unified Will. Okay. I will give you the land last and Unified Will now because, well, it doesn't do anything. So now we can go for Fulminator and then Avalanche Riders. Sure. I would like to stop drawing lands again, if that's an option available to me. I guess you want to block here, yeah. And we can fetch Swamp. And they did not play a land, so next draw will be next draw will be the Noble Hierarch, and then you will draw the fetch land. But then you won't have any lands left. Sure, attack away. No attack. Oh yes. Let's play land. Let's play Avalanche Riders. Blow your land and bash with everything. We can trade here, that's fine. I used to run Dismembers in the deck, or in the sideboard rather. Maybe that's something we should bring back, because Scavenging Ooze is so annoying. On the play they don't do anything, but on the draw they're very good. Oh, you're gonna path my guy, and I have no basics left? Boo. So no point in sacking Fulminated Mage, obviously. But I still have lethal on board, which is good. And they have Unified Will in hand. That's the only card we know about. Well, if they're gonna fetch, they will have to fetch a basic now. And that would make Architect lethal. So they would need something, yeah, okay, big enough to block my Architect. I would have fetched, so I don't know what I would have found. Avalanche Riders would have been decent. Thanks for watching. I'll bring you one more match.
Thank you for watching. please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/magicgatheringstrat.